Hello everyone and welcome to week 3 of the semester. This is your professor Jerome Cuson once again coming to you to talk about what you have to look forward to in week 3 of the semester. You know, by this point, by the time you're viewing this, you've gone through 1.5, maybe even 2 weeks of the semester, so you should be pretty well adjusted to what my expectations are as far as turning in assignments, and hopefully you've gotten yourself into a bit of a rhythm as far as being able to examine the various due dates and whatnot. So as we go through this week here, just be mindful of the importance of the rhetorical analysis. That's what a lot of the focus is going to be on this week and next. So just that's what we're going to be thinking about this week. So one of the things that you'll be focused on is specifically how to analyze arguments, as this is what you're going to be doing in your rhetorical analysis. There is one other video that was produced by the English department that is about logical fallacies. Please make sure that you watch that video as soon as you are done with this one, because that is going to give you some insight as to how you analyze arguments. The rhetorical analysis, again, you are not agreeing or disagreeing with the author. That's really important. But what you are doing is you are analyzing how they are making the argument and ultimately whether it is an effective one or not. Another reading that you are doing this week is entitled The Education of Desmond Cathy. I think this is one of the best readings that we do the entire semester, and it is an article that a lot of students do end up analyzing as part of the rhetorical analysis. You don't have to, but it is a lengthy article, and for that reason I think it's a good one to analyze. By the end of this week, you will need to make a decision about which article you are going to analyze in your rhetorical analysis. A summary of this article will be due at the end of the week. Remember, the rhetorical analysis is due by the end of week 4, and there is only a graded draft. There are not multiple drafts this time, so for those of you who took English 1010 and did multiple drafts of an essay, that will not be the case this time. You get one shot at it, and then we have to move on to the argumentative essay, because the argumentative essay is something that's going to take about 10 weeks for you to fully develop, and you're going to do 2 written versions and then a new media draft of this. So the rest of the semester, the last 2/3 of it, need to be focused on that, and we can't really go back and discuss the rhetorical analysis. So this is what needs to be done by the end of week 4. So for the discussion board this week, you will be reflecting on analyzing arguments, which is in your textbook, pages 29 through 44. By this point, all of the readings that you need to be doing are in your textbook. They are not posted on eCourseware anymore. This is something that you need to have at your disposal, and you need to be able to read. Okay, so one of the things that you are going to be doing is to answer question number 1 on page 42. Please try and provide some specific examples in your post. When responding, compare and contrast your own processes and make suggestions for being more analytical. So do your best answering that question. Your initial post of 200 to 250 words is due by Tuesday, September the 7th at 11:59 p.m. And then your 2 response posts of 100 to 150 words will be due by Friday, September the 10th at 11:59 p.m. So that is the discussion board for this week. Up next is the journal entry for this week, and for the journal entry, you will need to read the rhetorical analysis rubric as well as the 3 student examples. The third journal entry will allow you to consider what makes a good rhetorical analysis. You will write a paragraph assessing each example, and then you're going to use the rubric as a guide. So you're going to write a paragraph giving me your thoughts and opinions on each of the rhetorical analyses, and then you are going to give it a grade. And I will tell you, as a hint, one of the papers received an A, one of the papers received a C, and one of them received an F. Okay, this journal entry must be uploaded by Thursday, September the 9th at 11:59. So very often students, the best way that they learn how to do the writings for this class is to be able to go in and actually read previous student examples. So that's what the purpose of this week is. You are going to go in and you are going to read the student examples, and then you are going to kind of assess them in this journal entry. And then finally, your one-pager for the week is an article summary, and it's relatively simple. You are going to write a one-paragraph summary of the article you are going to use for your rhetorical analysis. Make sure this one-pager is closer to a page, as this is a summary. So you're not necessarily looking to go over a page, because it should be, like I said, one paragraph. The length of the summary may also depend on the article you are choosing to write about. So you do have a little bit more flexibility with the length of the one-pager this time, but you still want to make sure that it is comprehensive. Remember that in a summary you are to focus only on what the author is saying and not to include your opinion. This especially means avoiding the use of the first person. Only focus on the main ideas of the entire essay. So it is extremely important that you are very careful and that you are looking up academic tone and being mindful of that. The due date for this one-pager is on Friday, September the 10th at 11:59 p.m. So you have to make your decision about what you are writing your rhetorical analysis on by the end of the week. The list of articles that you can write about is on the rhetorical analysis assignment sheet. And if you need to go outside of those articles, please be in touch before you even sit down to write the article summary. So that is all for this week, week 3. Again, we're going to be heavily into the rhetorical analysis this week as you prepare to write for it. So please be in communication if there are any issues. Thanks a lot and good luck.